Order what we like to say here in Harambe. Today, which means let's go! Jambo, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. My name's Matt, and I'll be your safari guide out on the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Now make sure you remain seated at all times. Keep your arms and hands inside the vehicle. It gets pretty bumpy out here, so make sure your children are sitting on a lap or sitting on a seat. They can't be standing up on the lap, they can't be standing up on the seat. You cannot lift them up in the air like they are Simba. You're not Rafiki, and guess what? They're definitely not Simba. Now, if you're using a camera, make sure that camera's in action or sports mode. If you're using a cell phone, well, good luck. Now, I can't stop for every animal, so please make sure that you have those cameras and cell phones out at the ready. Now, it does get pretty bumpy out here, so please make sure you remain seated at all times. There are potholes. Sometimes they're unavoidable, so. Now, if you look directly above you, that's an animal spotting guide. Now, that spotting guide will tell you what animals you might see out on the reserve today. Now, do me a favor. Don't yell at the animals. Don't whistle at the animals. Don't make animal noises. Don't make kissing noises. Don't do one of these. They are wild animals. This is their home, so please treat them with respect. Now, on your right-hand side, that's the greater kudu. On your right-hand side, like I said, that's the greater kudu. They are the second tallest antelope in Africa. They weigh up to 750 pounds. Now, to tell the difference between a male and a female greater kudu, male has horns, females do not. So those were the female greater kudu. Now we're going over to the watering hole to see if we can find ourselves a black rhino. Now there is a black rhino all the way in the back over there, but we're gonna go look at the black rhino butt on our left-hand side though. There it is. Now, black rhinos are nearly extinct. There's less than 5,000 left in the world today, and they weigh up to 3,000 pounds. Now, on your left-hand side is the baby bongo. There she is. She doesn't even have orange yet. She's so precious. She's so adorable. Now the bongos are known as the ghosts of the forest. They got that nickname because those coloring and markings on their fur help them blend into their environment, and it makes for very good natural camouflage. Now we're going to leave the little Terry forest, so we're going to head out to the Safi River. The Safi River is home to two dangerous animals. One is the Nile crocodile, and then the other is the Nile hippopotamus. Now we're going to have a hippopotamus coming up on your right-hand side. There's going to be two in the water. Now, coming up on the left-hand side, we got a bloat of hippopotamus. Now, hippos can stay underwater for up to 8 minutes. And then all they have to do is come up for a breath of fresh air, and they're good to go back under. Now, these pelicans on the left-hand side are called the pink-back pelicans. Now, they got that name because, well, during mating season, their backs turn pink. Now, hippos, they weigh up to 5,500 pounds. Now, they really don't swim. They just walk and bounce up and down underwater, kind of just like me. On your left-hand side, over there on the little island, you got the baby hippopotamus. Isn't he just adorable? He's so fat. Now, when a baby hippopotamus is born, it weighs about 50 to 100 pounds, and it can nurse underwater. On your left-hand side, it's a Nile crocodile. Why, look, one's smiling at you.
Turn around, take your
Now crocodiles can get the lengths to about 16 to 20 feet long, but on average they're about 16 feet and they weigh about 500 pounds. Now they also have over 2,000 pounds of bone crushing power in those jaws to help catch prey like wildebeest. But here's the thing, folks, they're very misunderstood animals because their main diet is fish. Now they can stay underwater for up to 2 hours, and when they get on land, they can run up to 10 miles per hour. Now we're gonna head out into a whole completely different other ecosystem, folks. And we're gonna head out to the savannah, where we can find ourselves some bulldozers, some pruning shears, and some lawnmowers. Now, the bulldozers are the elephants, the pruning shears are the giraffes, and the lawnmowers are the white-bearded wildebeest. Now, the savannah is home to millions of different types of animals. It's home to a lot of herbivores and a lot of carnivores. See the African wild dogs coming up on your left-hand side. Not hyenas. Nope, they're not. They're not hyenas, guys. So just saying this out loud here. We should probably let the safari guide say what the animals are. They're definitely not hyenas. Now, they're the African wild dogs, also known as the painted dogs. Now, you might think they're cute and cuddly, but they're not domesticated, so they will bite your face off, especially if you think they're hyenas. They are the most dangerous animal out on the savannah. They're also the most successful hunters out on the savannah. On your left-hand side, those are the sable antelope. On the left-hand side, right over there. Yep, there you go. The sable antelopes are the emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Their horns are bent backwards, so if any predators jump on their backs, they'll just jab at them with those horns and get them off. On your left-hand side is a termite mound. Termite mounds are made up of saliva, dirt, and dung. If you don't know what dung is, well, that's poop. Now, there is 2 tall animals that use those tall termite mounds as a scratching post. One of them is the giraffes, and then the other is an elephant. Now, there is a smaller animal called the springbok that will go on top of termite mounds and look out on the Serengeti grassland to see if they see any of their predators hiding in the tall grass. Now, I see some Maasai giraffes coming up. I see the white-bearded wildebeest. All the giraffes on the reserve that you will see today are known as the Maasai. Now, can anyone tell me how tall a giraffe can get? You say 9 feet? If you said 19, sure, we'll go with that. You said 9 feet, you should probably go back to school. They get to 18 to 20 feet tall. They are the tallest land animals in the world. You're welcome. Man, look at those 9-foot tall giraffes, everyone. Add another 9 feet and you should be good. I know I'm funny. Now, when a baby giraffe is born, the hind legs come out first. They're born at about 6 feet tall, weighing about 250 pounds. Within an hour, a baby giraffe can usually start walking and protecting itself. Now, a fully grown giraffe, its kick can kill a lion. Now, giraffes only sleep for about 30 minutes a day. And throughout the rest of the day, they'll take a couple minute naps here and there. Now, here is the white bearded wildebeest. About 1.5 million white bearded wildebeest migrate each year up to 500 to 1,000 miles. They got the name wildebeest from the term wild beast. And they're known as the lawnmowers because, well, they love to eat grass. They're the second largest migrating animal in the world. The first largest migrating animal in the world is us humans. Now, if you look behind the giraffes over here, you're going to see the smallest of the antelopes on the reserve. And that's going to be the springbok. Little small guys over there. Springbok can spring up to 6 feet in the air, just standing still. Okay, so I'm going to apologize right now, guys, but this giraffe is, well, it's drooling quite a bit. And with the wind, it's heading over this way. So, good luck.
So cool.
We okay? Everyone okay? No one gets rolled on? I mean, oh, that's good. Now, springboks spring up to 6 feet in the air, just standing still. While running, they'll leap about 13 feet forward. They're actually one of the top 10 fastest land animals in the world. They go 50 to 60 miles per hour. Now, giraffes can run up to 35 miles per hour, but that's only for short distances. Long distances, they'll run about 10 miles per hour. On your right hand side, well, that's an African elephant butt.
Right in the corner.
Now, coming up on the left hand side, I see the mandrills. Mandrills are the largest monkeys. Now, male mandrills weigh up to 100 pounds. Female mandrills weigh up to 30 pounds. Now, a group of mandrills is known as a troop of mandrills. Now, that African elephant was a male elephant. Male elephants are the solitary ones of the herd, so that's how I knew it was a male elephant. Now, a group of elephants is known as a herd or a parade of elephants. Now, folks, we're going to cross this very old bridge right here. They told me they fixed this bridge up with some duct tape and rope this morning. So you might want to hold on to something or someone, because that does not sound good. Nope, don't like this one bit, folks. Oh boy. Whoa. Oh, move to your right, folks. Move to your right. That's your left, not the right. Is everyone okay? No? Alright, well, I guess I'll stop talking then, since I have no one else on here. Now, if we didn't make it, we can blame everyone wearing sunglasses right now. I don't see no sun right now, so I don't know why you're wearing sunglasses. So, yeah, it's your fault. Now, coming up on your right-hand side, you got the red clay pits. Elephants love digging their tusk in the red clay and eating the red clay. They get important minerals from it. Now, their tusks are made out of ivory, and they are poached for those ivory tusks. Roughly 96 elephants are poached every day for their tusks. Now, their trunks can hold up to about 5 gallons of water. Now, they're called the bulldozers because once they eat all the leaves on a tree that they can reach, they'll just knock that tree down and eat the remaining leaves. I see a baby elephant coming up. She's right there. Isn't she adorable? She's so precious. Now, female elephants are the leaders of the herd. Female elephants can weigh about 8,000 to 12,000 pounds. Male elephants can weigh well over 14,000 pounds. Now, elephants flap their ears because behind their ears they have veins. And we'll flap in their ears, they'll get an extra 15 degrees cooler. Why? Oh, okay then. Elephants eat a lot of vegetation, lead up to about 300 pounds worth of vegetation. Pretty sure I remember it said not to yell at the animals, and you guys did a great job there. On your left hand side is a flamboyance of flamingos. These flamingos are known as the greater flamingo. They are the lightest pink. There's the baby elephant. They get that pink coloring from the food they eat, and that food just happens to be shrimp. I don't know if you're taking enough pictures.
She can probably take them all.
I think you need to take her. She's adorable, so you're gonna keep going. Now, elephants and angelos do have one thing in common, and that's that they both face habitat destruction every day for the mining of a specific metallic ore. Sit down. Specific metallic ore called coltan. Now, if you don't know what coltan is, well, that's in your cell phones and other small electronics. Now, if we can recycle our old small electronics, then we can help save the elephants and angelos habitats and keep them around a lot longer today. Now, there's a white rhino in the middle of the road. We're gonna hang out here. Now you can already see the white rhinos if you look just straight ahead, right there. There it is. Now, white rhinos were originally called bite rhinos, but everyone really thought they were saying white rhinos, so they just called them white rhinos instead. That's how they got their name. Now, a group of rhinos is known as a crash of rhinoceros. Now, don't let their weight deceive you. Rhinos can charge up to 35 miles per hour. Now, rhinos will lay in mud pits like this on the left-hand side, like the rhino that's drinking from the water from the mud pit. They'll lay in it to help cool themselves down. They'll also use the mud as a sunscreen to help protect their sensitive skin from the sunlight. Now, there's a white rhino walking away from us over there.
Most animals I've ever seen out on this.
Now, white rhinos do weigh significantly more than black rhinos. They weigh up to 4,000 to 5,000 pounds. Now, I see the world's fastest land animal coming up. It's going to be up on the corner over here on the left-hand side. And that's the cheetahs. They're laying down. Now, cheetahs run up to 60 to 70 miles per hour. Now, they can get to those speeds within 3 seconds, but they can only run that fast for about 300 yards. Now, they're the only big cats that can really still purr. Now, they're also the only big cats still scared of dogs. They're scared of Kangol dogs and Anatolian shepherds. Now, cheetahs are still very successful hunters because of their quick bursts of speed. They can catch their prey relatively quick. Now, I do see zebras a little bit further up ahead. Now there's the white rhino buck. Oh, is it pee for you guys? Now those zebras are known as the Grants or plain zebra. Well, there you go. You're welcome. Mother Nature at its finest. That's what you get for yelling. Yummer. Now if you look down the ramp right there, you'll see the male lion laying down.
Can you sit in my car?
Now lions love resting. They rest up to 20 hours a day. Female lions do all the hunting. They do it in groups because their prey is usually faster than them. Male lions stay at home, protect the territory, and this cub's warthog on your left hand side laying down. Warthogs are the largest burrowing animal in the world. They'll go backwards into their burrows so their tusks are pointing out. Now, these zebras are black with white stripes. The way you can tell is by looking at their noses. Their noses are solid black. Zebras run up to 40 miles per hour and their kicks can break a lion's jaw. Now, ostriches run up to 40 miles per hour. Now they can't fly, but they'll use those huge wings of theirs to change directions while running. Now they have pretty strong kicks. Their kicks can kill a human or a lion. And their brains are smaller than their eyes. Now white and black rhinos are poached every day for their horns. Their horns are made out of keratin. If you don't know what keratin is, well, that's your fingernails and hair. Those horns have no scientific value to us humans at all. They're just sold on the black market. White rhinos are endangered. Black rhinos are facing extinction. Coming up on the right hand side, we're going to have the yellow-billed storks. Then if you look down the dirt path, you're going to see the scimitar horned oryx laying down. The scimitar horned oryx are extremely rare to see. They are extinct to the wild. Now the yellow-billed storks got their name because, well, their bills are yellow. They're also carnivores. They eat frogs, fish, snakes, and other small birds. Now the scimitar horned oryx got their name because, well, their horns look like a scimitar sword. They're also desert dwellers. They don't start sweating until their bodies reach 115 degrees Fahrenheit. And they can hold up to a body of water for up to 9 months before they need to start drinking water again. Now sadly and unfortunately, it does look like our journey is coming to an end. Now, did you guys have a good time?
Yeah.
Well, that's great to hear.